On ITV's Network News tonight, Senator Natasha to face disciplinary panel over clash with President Godswill Akpabio. President Bola Tinubu tasks security on synergy. Edo State House of Assembly passes bill to change Edo State University to Edo State University, Iyamo. Lagos residents commend federal government over census plan. Many thanks for joining us on ITV's Network News tonight. I am Joyce Ikogu, and joining me from our Benin Network Center is Anu Stevens. Good evening, Anu.
Good evening, Joyce.
And also joining from our Lagos Network Center is Joshua. Good evening, Joshua. Good to see you.
Good evening, Joyce. Same here.
And we begin with stories from our Abuja Network Center. Now, President Bola Tinubu has called for synergy and cooperation among security agencies to end what is left of terror attacks, banditry, kidnapping, and other forms of criminality in Nigeria. President Tinubu gave the charge on Monday in Abuja when he officially declared open the 5th Annual Strategic Security Conference and retreat for senior police officers held in the Ogun State capital.
President Bola Tinubu, who was represented at the 5th Annual Strategic Security Conference by Vice President Kashim Shettima, restated his administration's resolve to improve the national capacity of the Nigerian police force and position the force to actualize its inherent mandate as the frontline agency in internal security. He employed the conferees to hinge a significant portion of their discussion on strategies for multi-agency collaboration. The president, however, observed that while one of the administration's objectives is to take advantage of the nation's human and natural resources to foster economic growth, the vision cannot be attained until the country's internal security becomes stable.
We are committed to fostering economic growth by leveraging the vast potential of our human and natural resources.
President Tinubu pointed out that since it came on board in 2023, his administration has embarked on bold and decisive reforms. He listed the impact of some of these reforms in various sectors, including internal security, food security, unemployment, inflation, infrastructure, acknowledging that they may have been quite challenging on the onset. Acknowledging that security is a shared responsibility, President Tinubu charged communities and citizens to actively collaborate with the police to foster a safer society. Earlier, Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State observed that security underscores the ideal society where citizens feel safe, valued, and protected, stressing that security and development are intertwined. In his welcome remark, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, described the annual police conference as a critical platform for assessing the administrative and operational strategy of the Nigerian police force. He stated that in the past 2 years, the conference has offered valuable insight that has served contemporary policing in Nigeria, promoting innovation, collaboration, and best practices. Also speaking, the Inspector General of Police of Kenya, Mr. Douglas Kanja Kirochu, says Kenya and Nigeria have enjoyed a cordial and mutual relationship for many years while seeking good benefit for their citizens. Ikaro Atta, ITV News.
Promoting quality education has been said to rest in the ability to foster holistic development, encompassing not only academic knowledge, but also critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and a lifelong of learning. The representative of the International Dean's Office, Cyprus University, Ms. Oma Onwumiri, dwelt on this during a press conference with newsmen in Abuja. We'll bring you this report subsequently. Time now to cross over to our Benin Network Center, where Anu has more reports. Over to you, Anu.
Many thanks, Joyce. And in Edo State, where Edo State House of Assembly has passed a change in the name of Edo State University Uzarie to Edo State University Iyamu. Assembly correspondent Favor Saro reports.
The was Iyamu, and by deleting the was Edo State University Uzarie, where it appears in the body of the principal law.
After being deferred last week, following concerns raised by some lawmakers, the bill seeking to change the name of Edo State University Uzarie came up for second reading during Tuesday's plenary. The bill for a law to amend Edo State University Uzarie Amendment Law No. 4, 2020 also seeks to revert the university to its original name, Iyamu, after it was changed in 2020. On debate, lawmakers deliberated on reasons for the change as majority pushed for its passage.
The university, as a matter of fact, is situated in the town called Iyamu. I want to therefore urge that without wasting time, the House in unity pass this amendment.
Mr. Speaker, I hereby second that this amendment is in order and it should be given the proper name.
Because before now, why there was a change in that name in 2020 was because the name just read Edo University Iyamu. We find it difficult that time to know whether it was a private university or a government institution.
Uzarie is a community like the headquarters for Condolence constituency 1. But rightly so that we all know the school itself is in Iyamu. If you're an agreement that the constitution should be adopted by this house, you say those against say
In another development, a bill for a law to amend Edo State Insurance Law 2020, slated for second reading, was deferred till Wednesday. Favor Usaro, ITV News.
Away from that now to River State, where River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has said the late Chief Edwin Clark was a quintessential leader who remained fearless, speaking against acts of injustice, leadership, recklessness and marginalization, while also propagating national unity. Governor Fubara made a comment when he led a delegation of prominent elders, traditional and political leaders of River State to pay a condolence visit to the Clark Fuludu Berekeremo family resident in Abuja on Tuesday. Governor Fubara stated that late Chief Edwin Clark was not just a South-South leader of repute, but truly occupied strategic place in national history for his role in nation building and pursuit for social justice. Governor Fubara pointed to the reputable leaders of River State that he had led on the large delegation to identify with the bereaved family, saying they were people who had stood, followed, and delivered on their responsibilities at different times to keep the state safer, progressive, and united. Governor Fubara advised the bereaved family to stay united to honor their late father, whose legacy they must protect. Chief Edwin Clark died on the 17th of February 2025 at 97 years. In other news, the 80th General Assembly of the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria on Tuesday opened in Bauchi with the theme, Broadcast Media in the Era of Economic Downturn, the Way Forward. The annual Board General Meeting is being attended by media executives from across the country, including the Managing Director of Independent Television and Radio, Engineer Elvis Obaseki. Ikpomusa Ugiagwe has more.
Addressing the media executive, the host Bauchi State Governor Alhaji Bala Mohammed emphasized the crucial importance of a strong and objective broadcasting organization to strengthen the nation's nascent democracy. The Bauchi State Governor said in the face of the daunting challenges facing the broadcast industry, especially against the increasing threats from artificial intelligence and social media, the sector must build on its fundamental principles of non-partisanship, sound editorial judgment, balanced against overzealous ownership influence, adding that the trust the broadcast media has built over the years should strengthen it to outclass competitors.
Broadcasting must not become a tool for propaganda, divisive rhetoric, or fake news. The public depends on you to provide credible, accurate and balanced reporting.
The national chairman of BON, Salihu Abdul Hamid Dembos, represented by the zonal chairman of BON, Yusuf Issa, asked them to sharpen their reasoning faculties towards fruitful deliberations to strategize and move the organization forward so that the organizations can continuously sustain its core mandate to the people of Nigeria. A resource person, President Society of Nigeria Broadcasters, and Vice Chancellor of Federal University, Kashire, Gombe State, Professor Umaru Pati, in a lecture said BON must continuously strive towards perfection to make itself relevant amongst institutions that will guarantee a better future for the nation despite the revolution in communication industry.
In media business, technology is the enabler. You do not have the technology, you won't have the reach. And in media business, we have 4 R's: reach, revenue, reputation, relevance, and resilience.
The managing director of Independent Television and Radio, Engineer Elvis Obaseki, attended the event. Ikmomosa Ugiagbe, ITV News.
The importance of tax on soft drinks high in sugar content to discourage its consumption came to the fore at the annual lecture series of Dora Akunliyi College of Pharmacy, Ugboha University, Okada. Pius Usogo reports that a lecture titled Sip Smart, Live Long, Why Taxing Sugary Drinks Makes Sense was delivered by Edo State Commissioner of Health, Secondary and Tertiary Health Care Management, Professor Chukwuemeka Michael Ubaka.
Delivering a lecture titled Sip Smart, Live Long, Why Taxing Sugary Drinks Makes Sense, a renowned professor of pharmacy, Chukwuemeka Michael Ubaka, said sugar-sweetened carbonated soft drinks, which includes soda, colas, energy and sports drinks, and the likes, are significant sources of free sugars, which are rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream and contribute to various metabolic and health disorders. He noted that sugar-sweetened tax policy, which he called SSB tax, can reduce its consumption.
SSBs have no nutritional values, just free sugar and carbonated water. But the danger in itself is when we consume it in excess. And that is one of the things that become prevalent. With the changing economic tides, people are beginning to adopt unhealthy lifestyles, and one of them is excessive consumption of SSBs.
In a remark, the Vice Chancellor of Nigeria's premier private university, Ugboha University, Okada, Professor Lawrence Ezemoye, said pharmacists play a vital role in helping people to maintain good health. Professor Ezemoye described the lecture as an attempt to seek strategies for improved public health and reduce healthcare costs.
The university, as a center of knowledge production, thrives on 3 critical pillars of strength. These include teaching, research, and community service. Today's event signposts Ugboha University's commitment to scholarly engagements and public service aimed at strengthening our relationship with the society through our cherished mechanism of town and gown.
On his part, the Dean College of Pharmacy, Ugboha University, Okada, Professor Adebayo Bolade, said over the years, Dora Akunliyi College of Pharmacy has produced quality graduates who contribute to the development of the health sector. Pius Nsogo, ITV News.
Away from that now to other stories where Benin City residents who reside at Akpakpava and Downsing Roads in Oredo local government area of Edo State on Tuesday took to the street to protest against the BEDC to demand the immediate replacement of a 500 kVA transformer servicing the area allegedly removed by BEDC 8 months ago. The protesters also took their protest to the Edo State House of Assembly.
The protesting residents who reside at Ugboha and Dosiros in a protest march chanting slogans to press on their demand for replacement of a 500 kVA transformer, which they allege was taken away 8 months ago by some BDC officials after the transformer developed faults. Ugboha is a commercial avenue in Benin City where the office of BEDC is located. A human rights activist, Mrs. Kola Edokpayu, who is one of those affected by the situation, led other residents to the office of BEDC to register their displayer.
It is their responsibility to provide transformer. In an attempt to escape their responsibility, they are telling us that they are not ready to meet with us.
Other affected residents who disclosed that their meeting with the officials of BEDC ended in futility expressed their frustration.
We have tried our best to try to make our transformer to be okay. We have paid money for cable wire. Unfortunately, the next day, NEPA staff came and carried our transformer.
They started with cable. They stole our cable wires and we organized, we paid money to get the cable wires. Just a day to put on the transformer. On Sunday afternoon, in fact in the morning, by 11 a.m., some people came, they put on NEPA uniform. They collected the transformer.
That they don't have any transformer or ground, we should go and meet any of the prominent leaders in our environment to provide transformer for us.
The protesters also took their protest to the Edo State House of Assembly, where they were received by the majority leader, Charity Agboba, and some principal officers.
We are going to call them to order, as we have always done. It is their duty to secure their facilities. The communities should also be alive to facilities that brings succor to them.
The residents remain hopeful that their voices will be heard and their transformer replaced. Donat Eminye, ITV News.
The Nigerian Senate on Tuesday referred Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan to its Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct and Public Petitions. Recall that there was a disruption of plenary session when the senator defiled the sitting arrangement in the chamber. To this end, the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, attributed Senator Natasha's behavior to her coming to the red through the court. National Assembly correspondent Charity Tanko reports.
That was Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan last week, screaming when she was asked to take a seat that was newly allocated to her. Since the incident, there has been different narratives from Nigerians, especially on social media. Raising a point of order on Tuesday, the Chairman Senate Committee on Media and Publicity, Senator Yemi Adaramodu, expressed concern over what he described as misleading reports on the matter.
We were told when we were growing up as toddlers that where there is no law, there's no sin. But we have laws. Then it means that any contravention of that law is a sin.
The Senate leader, Opoyemi Bamitele, Minority Leader Abomoru, lamented over the conduct displayed by Akpoti-Uduaghan.
Being asked to move to another seat is nothing that has to do with gender, it's not with hatred.
In spite of some provocations, in spite of some offenses, Mr. President, we ask you to tolerate some of our actions that are not in tandem with democratic and parliamentary practices.
President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, reminded lawmakers of the importance of adhering to Senate rules.
I think part of the problem is when people come from courts, court-declared senators, they miss the orientation. The management of the National Assembly is hereby ordered to organize periodic orientation.
Charity Tanko, ITV News.
Back to our earlier reports, promoting quality education has been said to rest in the ability to foster holistic development, encompassing not only academic knowledge, but also critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and a lifelong of learning. The representative of the International Dean's Office, Cyprus University, Ms. Oma Onwumiri, dwelt on this during a press conference with newsmen in Abuja. ITV's Mfonobon Sunday was there and now completes the report.
Sharing with newsmen the high standards of education at the Cyprus Science University, now known as Cyprus Hayden University, Precious Miss Yoma strays on what makes the university stand out and its admission requirement.
If you're a Nigerian student looking to apply to our university, you only need to get your WAEC or your NECO. And your WAEC or your NECO must have at least Maths and English. You must pass these two subjects and at least have a C+ in any of your subjects. That's all you need. And then your international passport, of course, and maybe 4 passport photographs.
On the dormitory facilities, Precious Miss Yoma says apartments are quite affordable.
When you come into our dormitory, it doesn't look like a dormitory, it looks like a house.
Okay.
So that's why I love it when you say it's a house, because it really is actually a house.
Yes,
it's very comfortable, it's homely. When you get in there, you won't even know it's a dormitory.
Since Cyprus Science University offers jobs guaranteed to its graduates, Precious Miss Yoma further dwells on the programs the university offers.
Dual degree programs, and we have exchange programs.
Okay.
Alright, dual degree programs where we collaborate with universities outside the country, where students are able to earn a degree from our university and also earn a degree from any other university that we are in collaboration with.
Okay.
Yes, and then we do exchange students, like student exchange, where we send students outside the country to go study for 1 semester and come back to our university to continue.
Giving an insight on the university scholarship scheme, Precious Miss Yoma has on discounts available throughout the study period and further shares as an ex-student of the university.
We have our graduates that are working in the UK, our graduates that are working in Dubai, and then we have some others that are working in Canada right now. So yeah, our degrees are actually accredited. Okay. So far it's accredited by Turkey, it's accredited anywhere. So it's international.
On a long Sunday, ITV.
You're still watching the Network News on Independent Television. Let's now link up with our Lagos Network Center for the continuation of the news. Over to you, Josh.
Thank you so much, Joyce. Now, on waste management, the Lagos State government has assured members of the public that the ban on styrofoam is for the good of Lagos State residents and safety of all. Senior Special Advisor to the Governor of Lagos State on Civic Engagement, Lijerin Ayomide, in an interview with journalists at Alausa Secretariat, said styrofoam is injurious to human health and can block drainages, thereby causing flooding. She said government will continue to work ways to create better environments for Lagos State residents.
To me, it's a good idea. It's a good policy by the Lagos State government, because if you look at the disadvantages of the styrofoam, it do more of bad to our health. Number one, it's a product that does not even. What will I call it? Even when you put it in a place for more than 5 years, you still meet it there. So I think it's a good idea by the Lagos State government, putting ban on styrofoam.
Some Nigerians have started to commend the decision of the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, to conduct a census to determine the true figures of persons living in the country. The respondent in an interview said the disadvantage of not conducting a true census are enormous. Lagos State correspondent Ugboha Korea has details.
Respondent said the conduct of census will not just give the actual figure of those living in the country, but will help government and private individuals plan better.
I feel it's a good move to improve the country better. So because there are many unemployed people. So we want to know more infrastructures that will be in place, much availability that will be in place, empowerment and every other.
Know the numbers of your people, but this time around, whether you know the numbers of your people or not, what the government is after is different. They cannot even work on that census.
Respondents said the move to conduct a true and reliable census in Nigeria is long overdue and should be given priority.
So, doing a census, for those who understand what planning actually is, census is a planning tool. And whether we can have a reliable census figure, why preempt it? Why not allow us to do the census first?
Since its last census in November 2006, Nigeria has not conducted a true census but have continued to rely on estimated population figures. Ugboha, ITV News.
You're still on to the network news on independent television. Time now for a break. More reports when we return. Just stay.
Congratulations! The Isama of Benin Kingdom and Honorary Romanian Ambassador to Edo and Delta States of Nigeria, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawao Ibinidio, the Isama of Benin Kingdom, rejoices with the Onuji of Igwebe and the Okaigun of Esaland, His Royal Highness Zaiki Ehizoji Elojiro I, on the occasion of your 40th coronation anniversary. This anniversary celebrations emblematizes the special grace of God upon your life, culminating in the peace, progress, and development your reign has brought upon Igwebe Kingdom, Edo State, and indeed Nigeria. We are proud of your glorious accomplishments this past 40 years of reign, especially your bond of love and friendship with the House of Ignition. Your leadership, sagacity, administrative acumen, and positive developmental dispositions are worthy of emulation and reflective of your bridge-building efforts in community transformation and human capacity development. We pray the good Lord to grant you more wisdom, grace, and strength for greater impact and result-oriented leadership in the years ahead. Congratulations. Signed, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawao Ignition CFR, the Isama of Benin Kingdom, on behalf of the House of Ignition. Ignition Education Center is not just a school, but a 21st century foundational and transformational development center for every child. And that's because it has ICT and Wi-Fi systems, first-class boarding and academic facilities, computer-based teaching and learning, qualified and experienced teachers with well-equipped laboratories, 24-hour medical service, Olympic swimming pool, plus Montessori Training Center. Ignition Education Center, an award-winning school in WAEC and NECO, is among top 5 schools in SSC in Nigeria. Admission into Ignition Secondary School Basic 7 and 8, GSS 1 and 2, and SS 1 and 2 for the 2025-2026 academic session. Application forms inclusive of school's prospectus and information package for the entrance examination are available on the payment of a non-refundable fee of 20,000 naira cash. Application forms can also be downloaded from the school's website at www.ignitioneducation.com. Entrance examination date Saturday 22nd March 2025. Time 9 a.m. prompt at Ignition Education Center, 218-219 Murtala Mohammed Way, Benin City, Edo State. Please note, the best candidate will be offered a full secondary education scholarship from GSS 1 to SS 3. Ignition Education Center, educating leaders of the 21st century.
Let me ask you a question. What's holding you back? Is it the pressure of your job? The demands of your education? Or your ability to connect with the world? Is it access to the right information? Are you lost? Is it your location? Or where you live? Or how far you are away from the opportunity? Maybe it's your language, your culture, or your traditions. Again, I ask you, what's holding you back?
Unlimited data from Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Whoever, wherever you are, stay connected. Stay limitless. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
It's been 4 decades of visionary leadership and selfless service to the people of Igwebe and Esaland in general. The Royal Palace, Igwebe, cordially invites you to the 40th coronation anniversary ceremony of His Royal Highness Ehizoji Lojero I, JP, the Onoji of Igwebe. and the Okaigwa of Esenland, under the distinguished chairmanship of Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawa Igbenejian CFR, Esama of Benin, Royal Fathers of the Day, His Royal Majesty, Obi Dr. E.O. Efezomo II, Obi of our Kingdom, and His Royal Majesty Emmanuel E.C. Deso, J.P., Abe1, Ovie of Uvie, Delta State. Special guest of honor, Dr. Lee Ikbea, Chief Host, High Chief Tommy Kimi, CON, the Oduma of Esenland. Date, Saturday 1st March 2025. Time, 11 a.m. Homage by meetings, clubs, associations in diaspora, and citation of the Onuji. Sunday 2nd March 2025, 9 a.m. Thanksgiving Mass at St. Joseph Catholic Church, Igwebe. Join us to celebrate and pay tribute to an iconic personality who has made a lasting impact.
What do you need?
Guys, food is ready.
Cook to impress.
Welcome back. Still on the news. Results for November-December 2024 National Business and Technical Examination Board, NABTEB, have been released. NABTEB Acting Registrar announced the release of the results of NBC, NTC, ANBC and ANBC examinations held last year. In a press briefing this Monday, Favor Saro completes the story.
Briefing stakeholders in Benin City, the acting registrar and chief executive officer, NABTEB, Dr. Nasia Asanga, said out of 44,226 candidates who sat for the NBC, NTC examinations, 29,880 obtained 5 credits and above, including English language and mathematics, representing 67.56%, whereas 42,431 candidates scored 5 credits and above with or without English and mathematics, representing 95.94%. He added that 44,730 candidates enrolled for O-level, while 4,095 candidates enrolled for A-level examinations.
Officially declared the results of the 2024 November-December National Business Certificate (NBC), National Technical Certificate (NTC), Advanced National Business Certificate (ANBC), and Advanced Technical Certificate (ANTC) examinations released. 61.77% were certified as master craftsmen. This also is an improvement over the 2023 performance, where 54.82% were certified at master craft level.
Commenting on disciplinary measures, Dr. Asanga said about 53% of candidates were involved in examination malpractice in the examination conducted nationwide from 7th November to 7th December 2024.
Prospective candidates are once again advised to visit NABTEB State Zonal Offices or NABTEB website www.nabteb.gov.ng for more information.
Dr. Asanga also informed the general public that registration is ongoing for in-school examinations, urging them to take advantage of the National Common Entrance Examination amongst other NABTEB certifications. Favor Saro, ITV News.
Meanwhile, Edo State Police Command says it is on the trial of one Pauline Obayuwana, who preliminary investigations revealed allegedly orchestrated a wanton destruction of property and shooting in Ogbazabon community, where several persons were also injured. Efosa Wangwe reports that the public relations officer, CSP Moses Yamu, dropped the hint while briefing newsmen on the cause of the crisis at Ogbazabon.
The crisis in Obazagbon community was said to have been caused by leadership crisis and the sale of the community town hall, which resulted in sporadic shooting, burning of cars, houses and shooting with some locals in the area who were going about their legitimate business sustaining injuries. In a video made available to journalists showed the level of destruction in Obazagbon community. Some of the injured victims recounted their ordeal.
They shoot with the raw for our life. You can't enter my store, you can't pack my teeth all of day. My money are the POS with POS all of day, don't pack them. Big phone, don't carry them.
Come break our shop, one of the business, then go carry this thing one inside shop.
One of the victims who spoke via telephone, Joshua Edo, said he had to run from the community as over 100 boys allegedly invaded his house, shooting sporadically and burning his property, which made him run into hiding for fear of being killed.
They invaded Obazabo, invaded my house, pack all my property. The audio we fair talk say we must fight if I not come up for the Okarele.
Briefing journalists on the mayhem, the Edo State Police Command, Moses Yamo, said destruction of the community is unacceptable. He said the police is already after those who perpetrated the heinous crime, assuring the public that they won't go unpunished.
They got to the community where destructions were made, vehicles were burnt, and a number of houses were also set ablaze. This destruction was allegedly led by some thugs by one Pauli Obawiana, who is the suspect in this issue. However, the case has been under investigation. The suspect is currently at large, but all efforts is being put in place to ensure that he is being arrested and brought to book.
The police image maker says everything is being done to ensure peace returns to the community. Efosa Wangwe, ITV News.
In the meantime, some elders and youth of Obazuwa 2 community in Ovia Northeast local government area, Edo State, have reaffirmed their support for Pa Okungbowa Owumunwe as the next Odionwere. The resolution was taken during a meeting. The report is presented by Favor Usaro.
Following the death and burial ceremony of the former Odionwe of Obazuwa 2 community, Pa Isaac Ugboha, 3 years ago, some elders and youth of the community have reiterated their support for Pa Okungbowa Owumunwe as their next Odionwe. Commenting on the issue, the public relations officer of Obazuwa 2 community, Mr. Amos Adudu, revealed that the gathering became necessary following news making the rounds about the imposition of one Pa Odolevo Ideyanoba as the Odionwe of the community. Mr. Odobo explained that the matter has been reported to the palace of the Benin monarch. Some elders of the community and wife of the Odionwe in waiting, Mrs. Felicia Okungbowa, corroborated their stance while affirming that it is the rightful turn of Pa Okungbowa to become Odionwe. Favor Usaro, ITV News.
And on the political front, APC leaders from the 5 local government areas of Edo Central Senatorial District on Saturday converged for a rally at Ugboha to pledge their support for the senatorial candidacy of Engineer Glory Ozegbe Momodu. Edo Central correspondent Chris Omijie reports that the rally was for Engineer Momodu to formally declare his intention to party leaders in the senatorial district.
APC leaders from the 5 local government areas of Edo Central Senatorial District took turns to declare their collective and individual support for Engineer Momodu's senatorial aspiration.
So I'm here to support you. I'm going to work with the senatorial woman leader, and by the grace of God, we will have a good result. Thank you.
Where Mama Shasha, you are overqualified to that position.
Appreciating the party leaders, Edo Central APC senatorial aspirant, Engineer Glory Ozegbe Momodu, stated some cogent reasons for his aspiration and promised not to betray their trust if nominated and elected as the senator to represent the people of Edo Central Senatorial District.
It's the first time calling to host my people, and look at the crowd that came out here. I really appreciate that. It's time for us to continue and complement that ESA agenda to bring development to ESA land. This project is not just my project, but the project of the entire ESA. I believe that is why they are here.
The rally was organized to formally declare the senatorial aspiration of Engineer Glory Momodu to APC leaders across Edo Central Senatorial District.
Glory Momodu, the way I see him, is an astute administrator, highly intelligent, kind of man that we need to drive the senatorial seat of this constituency. So we are willing to work with him, and we are asking that the ticket should be given to him.
If you look at it critically, you observe that since 1999, we have not been too lucky in the National Assembly. I think for the first time that we are going to have a young man that will be so vibrant on the floor of the House. I know that some of the senators did very well. Our project for this agenda will not be complete if we do not have a dynamic and articulate young man that will represent us in the Senate.
In Ekpoma, Chris Omidje, ITV News.
If you're just joining us, you're on to the network news on independent television. We'll take a breather now to join us again.
We thank thee each morning.
The Emehi Bazwaye family of Ubagwe and Uroton of Ovia Northeast Local Government Area and the family of Abu Noha of Ovia Southwest wish to announce the burial ceremony of our mother, grandmother and great-grandmother, late Mrs. Mary Unamure Ududu Ne Bazwaye, aged 86. Obstetrics, Thursday, 27 February 2025. 4 p.m. Vigil Mass at St. Francis Catholic Church, College Road, off Ekenwan Road, Benin City. Friday, 28 February, 8 a.m. Body leaves UBTH mortuary to our residence. 1 St. Mary Way, off El Diawa Road, off Ekenwan Road, for lying in state. 12 noon, funeral mass at St. Francis Catholic Church, followed by interment at her residence. Saturday, 1st March, 12 noon, social dance and entertainment of guests at Uye Grand International Event Center, 2 Arahowa Street, off 2nd Cemetery Road, off Irunse, Uzebu Quarters, Benin City. Sunday, 2nd March, 9 a.m. Thanksgiving Mass at St. Francis Catholic Church. Signed, Godwin Osuyi, for the family.
Forever in our hearts, late Brigadier General Clement Podaro Ide, DSS, GSS, FWACP, retired, obsequies, Thursday, February 20th, service of songs at his residence in Abuja, number 3, Moazu Street, off TY Danjuma Close, Phase 3, Army Post Service Estate, Kurudu, time 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Wednesday, February 26th, lying in state at his residence in Benin City, number 6, Igwodala Street, off Lagos Express Road, Igwe Quarters, Benin City, Edo State. Thursday, February 27th, funeral service and burial at his residence in Benin City, time 10 a.m. Saturday, March 1st, 12 noon prompt, social dance and entertainment of guests at Indoor Sport Hall, Uniben, Ugboha, Benin City. Sunday, March 2nd, 2025. Thanksgiving. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Sign Osaige Ide for the family.
Edo University Teaching Hospital, Okada, Edo State, Nigeria, in partnership with Apollo Hospitals India, brings to you the first South-South Neurosurgical and Neurospine International Conference. Theme: Advancing Neurosurgery and Neurospine Care in Nigeria, Challenges and Prospects. Date: 21st to 27th February 2025 at 10 a.m. daily at Edo University Teaching Hospital, Okada. Dr. Singh Bhatti, a senior consultant neurosurgeon of the Apollo's Hospital, shall be leading the team from India. Host Dr. Yau Abubakar Gagarawa, a fellow of the West African College of Surgeons and Chief Medical Director, Edo University Teaching Hospital, Okada. Chief host, Professor Lawrence Ikechukwu Ezemoye, PhD FAS, Vice Chancellor, Edo University, Okada. The Neurospine International Surgical Conference, in addition, shall focus on other critical health-related issues. For registration, participation, and partnership, call 080-798-55555. This event is Proudly supported by Edo University Okada. Don't miss out.
Hooray! It is with immense pleasure that we announce the momentous celebration. Marking 4 decades of extraordinary leadership, it is the 40th coronation anniversary ceremony of His Royal Highness Ehizoji Elujero I JP, the Onoji of Igwebe and the Okaigun of Esanland. A shining example of wisdom, compassion and excellence. This grand celebration will commence on Saturday 23rd February 2025. Time 9 a.m. at Redeemed Christian Church of God, Igwebe. Thursday 27th February 2025 at 12 noon. Commissioning of the 40th Coronation Lee Ikpia Hall. Lectures and biography launch. 7 p.m. Banquet. Friday 28th February 2025, 11 a.m. Homage and conferment of chieftaincy titles. Presentation of gifts and donations to the less privileged. Join us to celebrate an iconic and remarkable 40-year reign in Igwebe.
The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Lawrence Ikechukwu Ezemonye, PhD, FAS, on behalf of the Senate, staff and students of Igbenedion University, Okada, cordially invites the general public to the 19th Professional Oath-Taking and Induction Ceremony of newly qualified medical doctors, which will be overseen by the Registrar and CEO, Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, Dr. Fatima Kiari. The induction lecture, titled Medicine as a Vocation, will be delivered by the guest speaker, Professor Moses Momo, Medical Director, City Surgeons Benin City. Date, Thursday, 27th February 2025. Venue, Amphitheater, Buratai Center for Contemporary Security Affairs, Main Campus, Okada. Time, 10 a.m. prompt. You can also join the event via Zoom with meeting ID 748-491-8882. Passcode, IU Okada. Signed, Friday Benji Bakare, Esquire, Registrar.
How far, Niger? Welcome to the Glow Cafe app. Come in. Because it's time for an upgrade. Your own personal Glow Cafe app open 24/7. Welcome to bigger, better, smarter. Welcome to total control of your data, your airtime. Mom, I'll call you back. How you buy? I'll send you data. How you share and how you recharge. Movies, gaming, music, all in one place. Welcome to more value. Download the upgraded Glow Cafe app and get more data. Get 100% recharge bonus and get a massive 100 gigabytes data bonus when you register. Want it all? Download all this into this.
Thanks a lot for staying with us. Pastor Veronica Igbenusa, wife of the General Overseer of Captain Jesus Power Ministries, celebrated her 60th birthday on Saturday amidst pomp and ceremony in Benin City. Jolade Ojo, who captured the highlights, reports that the event was graced by personalities from different spheres of life.
Entry of the celebrant, Pastor Veronica Igbenusa, in company with her husband, children and family members. The residence of Pastor Mrs. Veronica Igbenusa. Venue for the celebration was packed with family members, a retinue of the clergy, friends and well-wishers. The celebrant, flanked by her husband and children, cut the birthday cake to the admiration of guests, and elated Pastor Veronica Igbenusa expressed gratitude for God's providence in sparing her.
God has took me to this place I am today. I feel happy to the glory of God.
Celebrant's husband, children and guests shared their goodwill messages.
My wife is a virtuous woman, described in the book of Proverbs. She's an epitome of love, peace, and very caring. I am happy to celebrate her.
My mom is a wonderful woman. She's caring, she's extremely neat, and she's very supportive. She has been supporting us as the children, and she has been supporting my father. If not, this marriage would have not been 43 years now. God will continue to keep her because I want to see her in 100 years.
She's a very good woman. You can ask her something and she'll tell you, I won't give you. The next minute she's calling you to come and take, I even give you more. She's the best mom, and I'm very proud of her.
Happy birthday to our mother. I want to wish her the best in life. Above what she wished herself, I want to wish her not just long life, longest life.
She's a woman of virtue, very dignifying lady, very pretty woman, very hardworking, and a lover of God. I feel that we should associate with her on this auspicious occasion, marking her Diamond Jubilee.
The ceremony was spiced up with side attractions such as parents-children game, cultural troupe performance, and light-hearted humors from the MCs. Jola Dioju, ITV News.
We'll take a break now. Just stay with us.
From the famous Benin City bypass, connecting major roads like Benin Auchi Road, Benin Ugboha Road, Benin Lagos Road. From Estate Gate in Erie Road, this is a shortcut to many cities in Benin City from Airport Road. Welcome to the Prince Judah City, located at Uye community off Staple Road, Benin City. This estate is just 5 minutes drive from the Benin City bypass at Staple Road.
And a 10 minutes drive from Airport Road via Erie. What I live in
from Estate Gate in Erie Road, this is a shortcut to many cities in Benin City from Airport Road. Welcome to the Prince Judah City, located at Uye community off Staple Road, Benin City. This estate is just 5 minutes drive from the Benin City bypass at Staple Road.
And a 10 minutes drive from Airport Road via Erie. What I live in Benin, on outside Benin, the Prince Judah City is where you should live and invest for its accessibility.
The Prince Judah City is a luxurious yet affordable estate, perfect for fulfilling your commercial and residential plans and creating long-lasting memories with loved ones.
The Prince Judah City is a service estate with a CFO, approved layout, and a building plan.
Yeah, you can own a duplex or bungalow and pay outrightly or in installments.
The Prince Judah, for instance, to landlord.
Welcome to Takit Farms and Agro Products Limited, where we are dedicated to producing fresh, healthy, and sustainable food for your family. From catfish to tilapia, our fish are grown to perfection, ensuring a delicious and nutritious meal for you. Our chicken farm is where we raise our birds from hatch to harvest, using only the best practices and feeds. Our birds are raised under intensive systems, ensuring you get the healthiest and tastiest meat possible. We take pride in our processing and packaging facilities, where we ensure every product meets our high standards. From our farm to your table, we guarantee freshness, quality, and safety. So why settle for anything less? Choose Takib and Agro Services for your family's meals and taste the difference freshness makes. Fresh from our farm to your table, we are located at Block 20 and 21, Itaki Boebu Road, Uhia Community, off Benin Saple Road Bypass. Telephone 0813-744-2125. Takip Farms and Agro Products. Quality you can trust.
Stop me here! Ah, madam, I beg. Now, what did they happen here every time people they fool here? You don't know that this new technical, the headquarters for generator matter. Now the Uyi Technical be this. Madam, I beg, I will follow you.
Now it be this Uyi Technical, the headquarters for generator matter. Whether not the big Perkins generator, Mikano, JMG, and others have been a quality 100% copper generator or different brand where it fit power your borehole, fridge, air condition, or as small as my pocket reach quality generator. Your waka don't end. Just come Uyi Technical for quality spare parts, water pump, grinding machine, and pepper me, sewing machine, lawnmower. Come take your IC and carry go with price when they shake pocket. For the generator headquarters, Uyi Technical Limited, 79, 81 and 83 Mission Road, Benin City, and other Uyi Technical branches.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motosi don't roll out to new Shabe buses and Ukazi, where country people go fit to enjoy their journey. You want to travel from Benin to Wari, Benin to Abraka, Benin to Port Harcourt, Benin to Bayelsa, and Benin to Aunchi. Waiting you still they wait for. Come meet us for our new party, where the opposite Uniben Sport Fidi after UBTH for Ugboha for Benin City. Make you come enjoy a poekerization. You know, say now we be the king of the roadie. because we get to experience and well-trained drivers wey go treat you like a king. No forget to say you fit to travel with buses and small cars for Ameosa Motors as customer satisfaction na it be our priority. Make you call us for 070-3020-4625 or 0813-855-0518. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
My champs, they use energy at school.
Your champs need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast.
It has nutrients that support energy release.
Milo!
Welcome back. The family of Mr. and Mrs. Eric Isaac at the weekend hosted friends and associates to celebrate the dedication of their child, baby Igosa, which held at Civic Event Center in Benin City. Jolade Ojo reports.
A child is a precious gift from God, and for Mr. and Mrs. Isaac, this truth is a reality. After 5 years of waiting, their prayers were answered with the arrival of their miracle baby, a boy christened Ehosa Isaac. This blessing was celebrated at a party where family, friends, and well-wishers converged to share in the family's happiness. Guests were treated to a lavish reception and lively entertainment. Family members and friends took turns to engage parents of baby Ehosa on the dance floor. Parents of the baby, overwhelmed with joy, expressed their gratitude to God for the gift of their child.
Today is my happiest day. I'm so happy. Being the mother of the celebrant and dedicating my child today is not easy, but I really thank God for making everything easy and everything possible.
We thank God. It was a joy and a memorable one, you know. They say what God cannot do does not exist. So I want to thank God Almighty for today, because nobody believes today is going to happen, but with God, all things are possible. I also want to thank all families and friends. Say thank you and God bless you.
Some guests offered prayers for God's grace and blessings on baby Ehosa.
Thank God for these blessings. They have been waiting for long, but thank God at the end, the Lord bless them. I wish my baby good life.
We thank God for his life because God now bless him with a son. I pray for him to live long life, for God to prosper him, and for the parent to have other children.
We thank Almighty God today for celebrating my brother child dedication, because we have been waiting for this miracle. I'm so very delighted, and I pray for more children, more blessing, more open door for him.
I wish her well. I'm so happy for her. I pray for the baby to grow up with the fear of God. God should continue to protect the baby and the family.
Jola Diojo, ITV News.
The Onoji of Ugboha, His Royal Highness Stephen Odije Ukato, chiefs and members of the community in Esa Northeast Local Government Area, Edo State, have appealed to Edo State government and security agencies to rescue them from the hands of kidnappers who have laid siege to their forest, terrorizing the area. The people of Ugboha cried out during a press briefing to draw attention to the security situation in the community. Ikponwosa Ugiabri has more.
National President of Ugboha Progressive Union, Okonofo Aloki Iriogbe, said Ugboha has always been a peaceful and hospitable community, welcoming people from diverse ethnic backgrounds, but has been plagued by insecurity in recent years. Iriogbe appealed for urgent intervention through deployment of security personnel to comb their forests and flush out the illegal forest dwellers.
Our citizens, particularly farmers, are being held hostage by armed groups in their farms. Our farms are being destroyed and our products are being stolen, while women are constantly raped. Our people are living in fear, unable to visit homes or engage in daily activities.
The Onoji and some indigenes lent their voices to the appeal as they no longer sleep with two eyes closed.
In our community, the women can no longer hold the phone. My subjects, they can no longer do their business as usual. There is nothing we can do. That is why we are calling on the government to come and assist us.
Women are losing their husbands. Women are losing their sons. Women are becoming poorer because
because heads of household men have been kidnapped.
Reacting, Edo State Police Public Relations Officer CSP Moses Yamu assured that the Commissioner Betty Otimeyin has deployed officers and men to ensure safety of lives and property within the command.
I want to use this medium to assure that within the next couple of days, we're going to see changes where our men will be out there to ensure the safety of every resident residing in Edo Command.
Ikmomosa Ugeagbe, ITV News.
For reports on the world of sports, Solomon Aino is standing by.
Neighbors Nigeria and Benin Republic will battle for a place at the 2026 Women African Cup of Nations. Benin Republic defeated Sierra Leone 5-2 on aggregates in the first round. The Amazon won the first leg at their makeshift home ground, Stade Kegio, Lomé, 2-1, while they recorded a 3-1 victory over Sierra Leone in the reverse fixture. The final qualifying round will take place from October 20th to 28, 2025. Benin Republic will host the first leg, while the second leg will be held in Nigeria. The winner on aggregate to secure qualification to WAFCON 2026 with Super Falcons are the most successful side in the history of the competition with 9 titles. The South-South Zonal elimination games ahead of the National Sport Festival Ogun 2025 kicks off in Benin City with trading a counter across various sports. In the male handball event, Team Edo secured victory over Team Delta in the first round-robin match, winning 26-22. Team Aquament opened. The executive chairman of the Edo State Sports Commission, Desmond Enabulele, called for the nursing of sports to unite youth and create future opportunities for them. Enabulele emphasized that sports remain a powerful tool for unity, discipline, and youth empowerment. He described the zonal elimination game as a crucial step in the journey towards Ogun, with more matches expected to determine the final team that will qualify for Ogun 2025. And that's it from the Sport Desk. I am Solomon Aino.
And that ends the network news on Independent Television. Many thanks for watching. I am Anuoluwapo Stevens. Good night.
ITV, certainly the best.